Welcome back, Thrifty Food Plan Channel friends. If you're new here, I'm Jay, and welcome to our little YouTube community. I'm so glad you found us. So it has been a while since I did a grocery haul, and I did a filler haul, I don't know, a week, 10 days ago. And I have eaten through almost everything that I have in the fridge, freezer, and pantry, like pretty much everything. So before we look at fridge, freezer, and pantry, I just wanted to say, if you're someone who gets anxious or is triggered by food scarcity, like this fridge, freezer, and pantry is pretty darn bare. So having said that, let's take a look at what little there is. Okay, first things first, the Super Pooch says hello. She's here this week. Okay, so in the fridge, no milk, no plant milk, nothing else to drink up there. I've got some corn tortillas left and some faux butter, which is really for my daughter, the college phenom. I do have walnuts. I've got some faux cheddar. I've got a little bit of flax, that's flax, and I've got nutritional yeast. But there's nothing. Got carrots. I did have some carrots for snack today. Nothing in that drawer. So really, really bare in the fridge. Then in the freezer, I had a smoothie this morning because that's what I had to make because I was out of milk and I really like milk in my oats. But I've got bananas. I've probably got 1 or 2 servings of frozen fruit left and 1 serving of frozen spinach left for smoothie. I have 2 English muffins left. These are frozen lemons. And I ate all of the frozen veg I have. That bag is the odds and ends to make broth. That down there is a little bit of frozen broth, veggie broth. I ate the lentil marinara sauce that I had. This is a block of cheese I bought a couple weeks ago, and I'll defrost it when the college phenom comes home. This is a little coconut milk. That's it though. That's all that's left. And in the pantry, I do have oats left because I bought 8 pounds of oats a month or so ago. I've still got some raisins. There's some peanut butter back here and some cinnamon. So I've got plenty of oats. But then I did eat all of the millet that I had. I ate all of the pasta that I had. So really all that I have left is this bag of farro and some popcorn. I ate all of the beans. All the beans I had. I'm completely out of beans. And then down here, this is mostly baking stuff. This is one of those 8-pound bag, I bought a box, 2 bags, 4 pounds of oats in each bag. So this is one of the oat bags. I have a tiny bit of chocolate left and nothing else. And then down here, I did eat 2 of the ramens. This shelf down here is largely for my daughter, the college phenom. She had some ramen noodles and I ate the ramen noodles. So, and then in produce, nothing. I got nothing. Got no fruit, got no potatoes, got nothing. I got nothing. So I really, really, really need to go to the grocery store. Friends, this is definitely the biggest grocery haul I have done in a long time, and I believe I am at risk of going over budget. And let's take a look at what we have. So I picked up a bag of frozen chopped spinach, picked up a little tiny, like a mini can of corn, some green onions, because I'm all out, tri-pack of peppers, an English cucumber. It's a little banged up, so I'm gonna need to prep it pretty quick. 2 tomatoes, little Roma tomatoes. They're not very juicy looking, so I might let them sit for a couple days. A sweet onion, some coleslaw, some arugula. This arugula is my favorite like my favorite green, and I almost never buy it. So this is a splurge item. And you can see the date here. I'm gonna have to use it up in my salads over the next couple days because it's gonna go bad quick. And then I did get a bag of spinach. It's also a little banged up, so I'll need to pay attention to it. And my last item in veg, I picked up sugar snap peas stir fry mix. I love me some sugar snap peas, and I am excited to have this. In fruit, because I'm almost out of frozen fruit, I picked up a pound of whole frozen strawberries. Those were the cheapest frozen fruit they had at the Walmart. Picked up a couple of bananas, 4 bananas, 1 lemon, and then a bag of, and I think a 3-pound bag of Gala apples. That was the cheapest fruit they had this week. And then I spent a ton on proteins, some of which will last me a long time, and I do have some vegan junk food up in here. So I picked up a 2-pound bag of Great Northern beans. I picked up some more shelled edamame because I ate everything that I had in the freezer. So I picked up another frozen bag of that. I picked up 2 things of tofu, and I picked up this 2-pound, almost 2-pound bag of natural almonds. So that will last me a really, really long time. But I went ahead and picked them up. And then my junk food item, I am craving a BLT sandwich, thus the tomatoes, and thus these bacon strips. So I almost never buy processed vegan junk food, but I bought these because I'm craving it. So in the next, on the meal plan, you will see BLTs because I am craving them. And then because I'll need some time to soak my Great Northern beans and cook my Great Northern beans, I did pick up a can of Great Northern beans that I can use in salads, etc. Before I get those prepped. And then I picked up a can of chickpeas, garbanzo beans, and a can of refried beans. The fat-free refried beans are almost always going to be vegan, just a pro tip. And then I picked up total splurge junk food item. I picked up some vegan sour cream, and I picked up soy milk, as always. In grains, I picked up a pound of white rice. And then when you do grocery pickup at my Walmart, you can't get the ramen onesie twosie. So I picked up this big 12-pack. The College Phenom will eat these. And believe it or not, they are vegan despite being chicken flavored. There is not a chicken product up in here, so just know that. And then, again, junk food item, I picked up some tortilla chips. Now I could use the corn tortillas that I already have in the fridge, but I didn't do that. I bought myself a bag of tortilla chips because I've got something in mind that I want to eat. So there's that. And then in miscellaneous, I picked up some chipotle chili pepper seasoning, and I got 2 bars of dark chocolate. These Walmart bars of dark chocolate are the cheapest ones I've ever found. They're only $1 each. So big bargain in my mind there. And then in household, I needed a bar of soap. So I picked up a bar of soap. So this has got to be the biggest grocery haul I've ever done on this channel. I'm pretty sure of it. It's a lot, and it will last me a long time, I hope. All right, let's talk about the budgetary damage and what the budget is estimated to be. It's a lot. Okay, so before we can talk about the budgetary damage, we have to talk about what the budget was. So when I built my grocery budget for July 2023, the most recently available USDA Thrifty Food Plan was from May. So that's what I built my budget on. And according to that food plan, the weekly allotment for someone my age in a 1-person household was $62.16. But because I'm shopping for a 10-day haul, I need to convert that to the daily rate. So if you divide $62.16 by 7, you get a daily rate of $8.88. When I multiply that by 10, I get a 10-day grocery budget for one person my age and gender of $88.80. So that is the maximum I'm allowed to spend. So the total that I spent at the Walmart on this haul for everything you saw was $67.30. Now I have to subtract the tax, and I also need to subtract the bar of soap because I can't eat either of those things. They're not food items. They will go in, they'll be charged to like my household and personal care budget. So what that means is on this haul, a giant haul for me, I spent $66.08 on food, which does mean I came in under budget by $22.72. So this was a really, really big haul. And, it means that I'm going to spend $6.61 a day basically eating, which feels like a lot to me. So I appreciate your comments below about that. I mean, $6.61 a person feels like a lot. I know that those costs can vary across the country. We've done a video about that before, kind of what daily or meal food costs actually are. And I think in my area, the average cost per meal is above $3 a meal. So maybe this isn't too bad. I also know I bought some items that are going to last me beyond the 10 days. Like I'm not eating 12 things of ramen in the next 10 days. And I'm definitely not going to eat 30 ounces of almonds in the next 10 days. So maybe it's not too bad, but I'd appreciate y'all's thoughts. $6.61 a day feels like a lot to me. Do want to just check in on nutrition. The USDA does sort of give us estimates about what percent we should be spending in each nutritional category in order to increase the likelihood that our nutritional needs will be met. And on this haul, I think when you look at all these percentages, the one that is really standing out is that I spent an enormous amount on proteins. I spent 37% on proteins. But again, there are some proteins here that will last me longer than the 10-day period. I already talked about the almonds. I think it's unlikely I'm going to eat all of the shelled frozen soybeans. And I also think it's unlikely I'm going to eat 9 servings of vegan bacon. There are 9 servings in that box that I bought. So I do have some protein stockpile here. But more broadly, like I did buy vegan junk food, and that's probably driving up my prices. And I bought other junk food too, like tortilla chips, total junk food. I put those in the grain category, but I do have some corn tortillas in the fridge. I could have just, air fried some corn tortillas, but I wanted the crispy, salty ones. That's what I wanted. And I bought vegan sour cream and vegan bacon, and those are expensive processed vegan junk food. So I'm not feeling great about my nutritional mix, and I just have to recognize I bought more junk food than I normally do, and I just got to be honest about that. Would appreciate any feedback you have for me about this nutritional spread and about the fact that I bought, for me, a lot of junk food. So let's talk about the meal plan, what I'm actually going to be eating, which is different than what I bought. For breakfast, I've got many options. I can have oats, smoothies. I also bought enough tofu. I could have tofu scramble a morning if I wanted to. I've still got coffee in my pantry, thank goodness. So I will have coffee in the mornings. For snack, I've got plenty of fruit. I've got popcorn that I can air pop. And then I'm going to try to make something. So I was over at a friend's house, and they had this sauce, which is vegan, and it was delicious. It also at my grocery store is like $7, and I'm not going to spend $7 on a dip, even if it's vegan. I'm just not going to do it. So I looked at the ingredients, and while I'm unlikely to add oil, I have almost everything that like is in this sauce, particularly now that I bought the almonds. So I'm going to try to make this bitchin' sauce myself, and it'll give me a little break from the homemade lemon hummus that I eat most weeks. If I can't figure out how to make this sauce myself, then I will make the lemon hummus. But I want to give it a try because it was delicious. But I'm not paying $7 for a dip. I'm just not. So I'm going to try to make this sauce, and I'm going to eat it with carrots and tortilla chips if it works out. If it doesn't work out, I will just make some lemon hummus, and I bought the goodies to make that. All right, lunches. I will have a big salad every day with great northern beans and vegetables. I can have leftovers. And then clearly, I have chocolate. I can have a piece of chocolate every day after lunch, a little sweet treat. Dinners, I am going to have a lot of options over the next 10 days. I'm going to make a Mexican layer dip that I'm going to eat with those tortilla chips. This is if you've made like a 7-layer dip kind of thing, that's what this is. I'm craving it, so I'm going to make it. I've been making it since I was a college student, and I love it. So I'm going to make it and eat it. And I had promised y'all that I would do a video for Anna's ramen bowls. She's one of our community members here. She had put this recipe into the comments of an earlier video. I did eat it last week, but I just didn't tape it because I've been so busy at work. So I've got it back on the meal plan this week, and we will make that together. Thank you, Anna. I'm sorry that I didn't get the video out last week. I do want to have my vegan BLTs, and I will have those with the side salad. And then I've got enough baked tofu that I can have tofu cutlets a couple of nights. I can serve that with sauteed spinach or with a side salad. So I'm eating a diversity of foods over the next 10 days, and I am really, really excited about it. Yummy, yummy. Okay, friends, so that is my very, very large grocery haul and my meal plan for me for the next 10 days. Now, the college phenom has not yet told me when she's going to be at my house and when she's going to be at the co-parents' house. So it is possible that I'm going to have to give a chunk of change to the college phenom for her to buy some groceries for herself during this 10-day period. But if we do, I will report back to all of you. Do be on the lookout in the coming days for kind of my meal prep video, and I will be filming along the way as I make meals. And again, if I have to adjust when the college phenom is with me and not at the co-parents' house, I'll let y'all know that too. I do appreciate each and every one of you who watch until the very end. You know, I would say like this is a gigantic haul for me. I don't remember ever spending $60. Maybe I'm wrong. One time I remember doing it last July of 2022, I think I did, or something close. So this is a really, really big haul, but as y'all could see, I had eaten through almost everything I had. So we'll see how it plays out by the end of the month, but that was a gigantic haul for me. All right, thanks so much for visiting, and I'll see you in a couple of days.